What's up, everybody? Welcome to Going Nuts with Glenn and Gracie. I'm Glenn the Baker.
Hey, that's right, and I'm Gracie the comedian.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Gracie got into a big fight last night with a heckler, right?
No.
You kicked his ass or something like that?
No, oh my gosh.
Okay, well, why don't you clear up what really happened?
So I had to show you that, and I had a show yesterday in Downey. And what happened, I guess...
In Downey.
In Downey Brewery. What happened, there was a comedian... At
the Downey Brewery, okay.
So the comedian on stage, he does a lot of crowd work, and that's, he specializes in that crowd work. So I was outside the whole time, and then finally I came in and I sat down next to, I believe his name is Will. It was one of the other comedian's friends. So I was sitting on that table the whole night when I would come in and out. And I guess when I came in, all of a sudden this man was saying, oh, my wife's a socialist. Why don't you talk about dicks? And then he kept on saying, why don't you talk about this and that? And Sebastian's like, I already did. So anyway, the guy next to me says, just shut the fuck up. Oh, then this guy got all rowdy. He got up, and then this guy next to me, and then all of a sudden I'm in between this fight. Sebastian goes, did you film it all? Because I was like in the middle, and I had the phone where I was taping him. I don't even know what I was doing with the phone, if I taped it or not.
Oh, no.
But anyway, someone else taped it, and I do have it taped. So
you do have some footage?
I have footage.
Well, I still don't know.
So let me tell you. So they got a fight. The guy got kicked out. I was right in the middle, kind of, and I got out of my seat, and then I'm moving to the side, and I'm like right next, like as close as I am to you. That's how close I was to the fight.
Oh, wow.
So it was pretty interesting. But the guy got kicked out, and you could see me in the footage getting off my table and somebody moving the table where I was at. So it looked like I was like in the middle of it, but I was just kind of like just watching.
Only in Downey, all right. That was at the Downey Brewing Company.
And they weren't Mexican, so I think the one was Caucasian and the other one might have been Mexican.
All right, so you can't blame the Mexicans. So you can't blame all the Mexicans moving into Downey on this one. Okay,
well, the socialist is the one that started the fight. But I don't. Okay, I guess
I still don't understand how the fight started. Was somebody yelling at Sebastian?
Yeah, the guy kept on yelling at Sebastian.
So guy was heckling Sebastian. That's how the fight started. And Sebastian pretty much, did his Sebastian thing and told him to fuck off or whatever.
No, Sebastian just stood there and the guy kept on saying, hey, you did this. And he goes, my wife's a socialist. And I don't know what he was talking about. But anyway, long story short, the guy next to me just told the heckler, if you want to call him a heckler, just to shut the fuck up.
Right.
So the heckler got up and he was going to kick the ass of the guy wanted to kick the guy's ass next to me. So the heckler started the fight. This guy just said, hey, shut the fuck up. People want to watch the show and you're blabbing, blabbing, blabbing. We're tired.
Talk about dick sizes. That's what you should be talking about right now.
I already talked about that.
Right now.
No.
Homeboy with a big dick. That's what you should be talking about.
No, I already did that. I'm done with that. I don't even know why you guys are still here. You guys should be home yelling at each other about socialist shit. You guys should be watching. 8 o'clock, what?
I defend my wife. I don't give a fuck. I'm a man. I'm gonna defend my wife no matter what the fuck.
Okay.
I know you wanna fucking be like, oh, jokes here, jokes here.
Yeah, that's my job.
I know, I get that.
Okay.
Rag on makeup. Where'd this go? Over there. That's your job right now. That's what you're doing. Rag on makeup.
Shut the fuck up and leave. Yeah, I just said. Take it to the heart.
Oh shit, who is it? Who is that? Come on, who is that? Let go. It's a comedy show, brother. This is a comedy show. Why are we fighting? What's going on here? We're a party show. Just kick out the socialists. Kick the socialists out. We don't need them. Thank you, right? Oh, shit, I wasn't recording. Oh, shit, I wasn't recording. Who recorded? Who recorded this shit? Did you record it? Alright, I need it.
So anyway,
And how many shots did you get in, Grace?
please.
Come on, Gracie.
I just picked
Your
it.
one opportunity. You should have just took your shoe off and just
No.
thrown it.
No, I could have got the chair. It's funny because the chair in front of me fell down, and I said, "Oh, should I pick up this chair?" Because there's all these things about people hitting with the chairs.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was like 2 guys, and there was like 20 guys trying to break up the fight.
And you did grab a chair?
Well, yeah, because
Oh, that's cool. See,
well,
so you
the grab was
read.
no, I wasn't like that. But the chair fell down on my foot, so I had to pick it up, and I was kind of stuck in the chair.
Oh,
it was
man.
a chair I was sitting on. But anyway.
He was probably drunk.
Oh yeah. think
I'm sure he's not the first person to be offended by something that Sebastian says.
Yeah.
And he
that's it.
probably he got offended and he said, "Why don't you talk about this and this instead of what you normally talk about?"
I don't know, but anyway, it was before that it was a great show. It was really good, and I actually did my comedy. I did it. I do it one way all the time. I talk about being old. Well, this time I didn't. This time I talked about I started off young, like the time like my life goes on, and then I went in the middle and talked about how old I am and all that stuff. So I kind of changed it up, and we'll have to watch it because I don't.
I just want to see the fight.
My friend Rox taped it, so I want to see how it went because I changed everything of the way I do stuff. And there was actually
the fight or your routine.
My routine.
Oh, okay.
So I want to watch it and see how it came out. And there's a lot of jokes that I didn't. I did 15 minutes, and there was a lot of jokes that I didn't even get in there. But yeah, it was pretty good. And then I had one on Thursday, that was great. It was in Pasadena. It was at a coffee shop. I think it was called. Was it? I don't want to say it because I'll say it wrong in Spanish.
How many fights at that place?
0.
Okay, good.
So that was a good one, and that was the one you see the picture of me on social media. There was a bunch of comics, and it was great because I was able to meet new comics that I haven't met before, and that's always nice when you meet somebody new.
Coffee House in Pasadena, huh? You didn't know the name of it?
A TEMPITO or something like that.
Oh yeah, Tempito or something like that.
Yeah, exactly, something like that. So that's and it was nice because it was outside. It was an outside comedy show, and it was.
I think I got it right here.
It was a trip. It's actually in a bookstore.
Is this it right here? Tepito Coffee.
Yeah.
This is it?
Yeah, that's it. And it's in a bookstore.
Looks like a cool spot.
It is.
Rooted in Mexico, crafted in East LA. It's a coffee shop and bookstore. Kind of sounds like Espresso Mi Cultura. Remember that place?
Yeah.
Bringing ceremony back to coffee. Anyways, it's located in Pasadena, like you said.
Yeah, it's on Colorado.
Right on Colorado.
And it's in a bookstore. So you can go in there and buy books, and you can go outside in the back and read your books that you bought. And there's a bunch of little stores in there. So it's like a big building, and I guess they share spaces, and you can go.
And how is the coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
Come on.
I would have been up all night if I drank coffee.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Definitely going to check it out.
Yeah, we should start following them on Going Nuts.
We are already.
Oh, we are? Okay,
I've
good.
been reposting them because of your show.
Yeah, and they repost me too.
But
so
I didn't know
that's
that
cool.
was the place you were talking about.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Hey, you make
is that the first comedy show there?
I think so, yeah. I think it's the first one there.
So hopefully there'll be more.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be more.
And do they sell any food or any like little desserts? Cookies and stuff?
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't actually go inside.
So speaking of which, I make pistachio brittle, and I decided to make a batch today. And well, okay, look, the way you make pistachio brittle is the way you make brittle is you have to make a caramel, which is you gotta cook sugar, which is dangerous. Okay, do not try this at home. But you gotta let it caramelize, but you can't let it caramelize too much because it'll burn.
Yeah.
But this time, I barely let it caramelize. And look, Gracie, it's like
See-through.
I made white brittle.
So is that medicated?
No, this is not medicated.
that's just
Of course,
regular.
I make medicated brittle, right? Hit me up, and I will hook you up. But this is just regular brittle.
Oh, okay, got it.
But I guess I'm just laughing at my little mistake here because I didn't let it caramelize enough.
Wow,
It's white.
tastes just like sugar.
And it's delicious. Anyways,
Sugar.
back to your show. So that guy got kicked out.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, and then I took a bunch of pictures. If you saw me, took some pictures last night. Wade picked me up. I guess he wanted to show how strong he was.
Yeah. He must be really, really strong if he picked you up like that, right?
Yeah. He kind of does like boxing and shit. He's like going like that.
Mm-hmm.
Boxing. But yeah, that was a fun show. It's a nice place.
Okay.
And then, so we're talking about food and cooking. I made some ribs the other day, and they came out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They were already cut, like the rib parts. So it's so hot, so I was too lazy to cook them in the oven. So I just put them in the crock pot, like crossways.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing mistake I forgot to do is put the garlic in between the cracks. And then I just put a bunch of barbecue sauce, and I just let it cook for like 4 hours. Oh my gosh, the meat just fell off the bone. And then the next day I had a couple pieces left, and I put them in the air fryer. Oh my gosh, these are good. I think I'm going to start making ribs that way.
In the crock pot.
In the crock pot. And then when I heat them up, because mostly everyone here cooks for themselves. So I think I'm going to cook them in the crock pot, and then when I want to heat them up, I'll heat them up in the air fryer, and it'll also make them crispy.
Awesome.
Anyway, that's a good recipe.
Were they as good as the ribs that we had at the Hollywood Bowl?
Oh my gosh, tell them that we went to Tears for Fears.
Yeah, so
And we got the meal.
Anyways, yeah, we got
It looked the way they presented it was really nice.
Yeah, AOC does the food now at the Hollywood Bowl. They've got a good kitchen there. They've got a nice menu. And yeah, we went to go see Tears for Fears, all right? And you can order food. We were in the boxes.
Yeah.
Right behind the orchestra. And, you can order food ahead of time. And, you've got, your wait staff there helping you out. So we ordered the barbecue plate.
Yeah,
which had fried chicken.
Barbecue ribs. Was it tri-tip?
It was tri-tip.
Some vegetable bullshit.
Vegetable bullshit? No, it wasn't bullshit. It was
What was vegetables in
there was corn, wasn't there?
it? Yeah, but there was vegetables too. You didn't even eat the vegetables.
No, there was a tomato and watermelon salad.
Yeah, I got that.
Is that the vegetable bullshit you're
No.
talking about?
No,
There was that. There was rolls with butter. What else did it come with? Came with dessert.
And you know what else it came with?
Bees. It's they bring this little platter down and it looked amazing.
Yeah.
And we're taking pictures of it, and then all of a sudden, one bee comes around and it starts circling not us but the food.
Yeah.
And I moved it away, and then another one came, and then another one, and then another one, and the more you swatted them away,
More came. So we had to eat.
They did not touch us at all.
No.
They were not interested in us. They wanted
Our food.
our chicken. Okay? And we're looking around and we're like, is this happening everywhere? No, it's just happening here. So our server comes over and he's a little freaked out. And I'm like, yeah, we can barely eat our food. And he's like, I'm sorry, it's okay. No one's ever been stung before. If that's any comforting to you guys. And I'm like, well, what is it? Is it my cologne? Or are they after my shirt? What is it? And he's like, it's the chicken. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
So we ate chicken and we put it in like some bones so they could eat that meat and go off. No, they still want our food. We had to eat our food with our napkins on our food, on our plates, and then we had to pick and eat it like this.
Yeah, or I would grab, slice a piece of chicken and, like walk around and eat it. Or I would, eat it down here and then like move over. I was eating like this. Like
Horrible.
that.
Horrible.
And I'm thinking the whole time, man, I'm glad I'm like really stoned. Because anybody else in this kind of situation...
You could have been a Karen and said, hey, I paid $200 for this fucking food, and I have to sit here with bees, and I cannot enjoy it.
Right.
I could have been like that, but I didn't.
And I thought Gracie was going to turn into a Karen, and I could have easily turned into a Kevin or whatever, and started and I know a bunch of people who were going to put up with that shit. They would have been asking for their money back. They would have been running away. What if somebody had phobia of bees?
I know.
I was watching them, and they looked like little hornets.
Yeah.
Almost like little
Bee hornets.
Yeah, like little hornets. And sure enough, they would land, and I couldn't get a good picture because I was just like, I was shocked pretty much. I was like, I can't believe these bees are eating our chicken.
Yeah, and then
they land on it, and you could see their little heads like moving around and like going like that,
eating it. And then I looked at the seat next to me, and there was a chunk of chicken. What's the crust?
The
right?
crust, the skin.
The skin. There was a piece of skin on this chair next to me. I go, how did that get there? I figured out a bee picked it up, and then he couldn't carry it.
Yeah.
And dropped it.
So they were taking food and flying away with it.
I know. That's crazy. And then it's funny because you can bring food in, right? So the people next to us came in really late, and she's in the middle of the concert eating food. Well, it's kind of late to be eating food because they got there late because they didn't get their till Tears for Fears.
I didn't even notice that.
Well, she's sitting right next to me eating a sandwich, and I could smell her food right in my face.
Anyway.
It's so close. And then I was
back to the bees. Okay, we it was impossible to eat, to sit down and eat. I had to move around, or like I said, I had to eat like this.
So my question to you: would you order the food again?
No.
Me either.
No, or I wouldn't order the barbecue again because I did notice this. I mean, we're looking around. There's no bees anywhere. They're just at our box on our little table, and no one else has bees. But I noticed that no one else had the chicken. No one else had the barbecue picnic plate.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I saw sushi, I saw pasta.
Somebody had lamb or something next to us.
Yeah, like, little, like fish dishes, individual plates. No bees there. The bees only like the chicken.
Yeah.
Why? I don't understand. But it's amazing. They reminded me of, like, little dogs.
Yeah.
Like when your dog is, bugging you for food. That's how the bees were. And then they were, like, flying. One was flying here. And I'm like, get away. I would eat, and then one would come back, and I'm like, get out of here. Let me eat. And they would hover, and then they would come back.
I would have to just pick and then go like that and eat my chicken.
Yeah, and then we kept it covered. Our server, his name was Dave. He was really nice. And apologizing. You guys, I'm really sorry about this. And then he even mentioned, he's like, you guys are taking this really well, by the way. And everyone's like staring at us.
Like, what are you doing?
Like horrified. I should have said, oh, the bees, they go with us everywhere we go. We can't help it.
It's our pets. We bring our pets everywhere we go.
They're comfort bees. All right? But anyways, enough of the bees. The food was amazing. Just we couldn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
But we did enjoy the fucking concert. All right? So let's talk about the concert and then do this little vinyl moment. All right? Final moment, Gracie.
Okay.
I brought my vinyl over in the bag that they gave us.
The
all right.
Tears for Fears bag.
We had VIP tickets. Okay, so we got VIP merchandise. We got to go to a special booth, show my ID, and we got a gift bag. All right, another tote bag because I need another tote bag.
Yeah, you
it
do.
came with some cool stuff. Came with a really cool poster. Did you bring your poster? No.
Yeah,
I'm getting mine.
everything's in my
I'm
room.
getting mine framed.
Okay, no, everything's in my room.
Came with these glasses. Check it out, man. Tears for Fears VIP 2023, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put those on. It came with this special ticket. Here, this is our ticket. I mean, that's not what we showed to get in, but you know, this is like our special collector's VIP ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And of course a lanyard. And bees. So it was a great fucking show. I mean, what did you think,
it was
Gracie?
good. It was really good.
I mean, those guys, and to find out that it was the first time that
they've
they've
been
ever
there.
played the Hollywood Bowl, and then they said,
We only,
and it's gonna be our last, guys.
yes, and they said, oh yeah, we like it because we only live 10 minutes away from here.
My friend Alex, who I used to work with at Patina Restaurant, and then we opened Astis in Santa Monica. Huge Tears for Fears fan. He found Roland at one of the restaurants that he was
wow.
working at, and he's like, I never freak out or, you know, go crazy over celebrities or bug them for pictures, but I had to do this. So he has a picture with Roland. And anyways, vinyl moment, what I bring, of course, my original Tears for Fears songs from the big chair. I had this on cassette when I was in the 3rd grade, and this is an original copy of the album, Grace, on Mercury Records, of course. And this is their first album, The Hurting. They performed a lot of stuff off this album, and I went nuts. You know, they performed Change, of course, and I never owned this album, even on cassette, and until now. So here's my copy of The Hurting. And what else do I got here? I know we've got some like little tributes and stuff. The director of The Exorcist, William Friedkin, who also directed The French Connection, passed away this weekend, I believe. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I brought a copy of Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield. I bought this at the OC Records show last year. Tubular Bells is the music that they use in The Exorcist.
Oh, okay.
You know, that creepy bell music. Doom, 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 doom. That's that music. And only a weirdo like me would actually play that. But it's a great sounding album. And Robbie Robertson of the band passed away, alright? Founder of the band. Why were they called the band? Because they were Bob Dylan's band. And they were just known as the band. And they were like, well, why are we going to call ourselves anything else? We're the band. Alright, so Robbie Robertson, they played with Dylan on his first like electrical recordings, when he went from like acoustic folk guy to I'm a rock star now. They were his band, so that's why I brought that copy of Dylan's The Freewheelin'. And here's a copy of the band's music from Big Pink. Right there. Copy of the band's music from Big Pink. Rest in peace, Robbie Robertson. And that's the vinyl moment, everybody. Real simple.
Yeah, simple. It's,
and fun. Ask me, hit me up in the comments if you want to see a record or something, or say, hey Glenn, do you have this or that? And I'll look for it and I'll show it off on here. And that's that.
So I went, speaking of arts, you know, artist. My cousin is an artist.
Speaking of arts, I like that.
So my cousin is an artist, and she's has a booth over there at the Laguna Beach art.
What is her name?
Monica List.
Monica List is Gracie's cousin. You can follow her on Facebook. How long has she been painting?
So gosh, since she was young.
She's
so now she's actually doing it more professionally. She works in the hospital, but I forgot. I don't know exactly what she does.
She sells paint.
And she's actually an oil painter. And so we went to the art show. It's called Arts in Laguna Beach. I believe that's what it's called.
Yeah.
And
all month long.
All month long, and they have a band there, and it's actually down the street from the Sawdust Festival.
And then
also
the
pageants
pageant
across
of the
street.
Masters is going on.
Yeah,
right
and that's
now.
across the street.
If you've never been to pageant of the Masters, do yourself a favor and do it.
So yeah, so we went, we looked at all the booths and stuff and all the paintings and all the artwork and all that stuff. So anyway, I found, you're always buying me something when you go out, so I bought you something.
Oh wow!
I hope you like it. That's just a thing.
This is from the festival.
This is from the art festival.
The Laguna Beach Art Festival. Yeah, I went 10 years ago, man.
Oh, wow.
To that pageant of the Masters. It's basically paintings come to life. It sounds simple, but it's amazing. It's an amazing show held at the amphitheater. But before you go into the amphitheater, there's a big art fest. There's always exhibits. There's little workshops. When I went, we did kind of like what do you call it? An etching workshop. How to do etching. And what did Gracie buy me here? Oh wow! Well, what do you know? So this little bugger that's running around and bugging us all the time, and who you hear on here is he's been with me for a whole year.
Yeah, whole year, yesterday, right?
On the 12th of August.
Oh,
so
Saturday.
Feels like a week. And Gracie gets me this. Cool.
You like it?
Yes.
It's pretty cool. So I didn't
It's
take
just
all
a little box, basically,
I didn't take the price off because they wrapped it for me and I didn't want to unwrap it.
and with this little painting here.
Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Grace. And
You're very
thank you, Morrissey, wherever he's at.
Yeah.
He's probably taking a nap, or that dog, he activity, nap. Activity, nap. And activity can be, he ate something.
Yeah.
Nap. He took a shit, nap. Walk, nap.
Man, I wish I could do that. So, you know what? I tried to go to the OC Fair this weekend and it was sold out. Sold out. I didn't know you had to buy tickets online first before you could go. They don't sell tickets at the booths. You have to buy tickets online. So I was going to go Friday night. We went over there and it said sold out. And I said, shit. Then I looked and it said, so I thought, maybe I can get tickets still. Nope. Sold out. So then I tried to get tickets for Saturday and that was sold out. And I couldn't go on Sunday because I have a show. So I didn't get to go to the OC Fair this year. So that's kind of a bummer. But,
Well, that's too bad.
I know. But you know
But
what?
we already went to the LA County Fair,
Yeah,
so what
that's
the
true.
hell, man?
That's true. So I don't know about you, but I've been getting, you always get shit on social media. So anyway, what's been popping up is the Vampire Circus.
Vampire Circus, what's that?
It's kind of like a Circus Olay kind of thing.
Oh, vampire theme?
Yeah, and it's it's kind of creepy-ish, I guess, and it's right here in Hollywood, on
Okay.
Violent at the Montalban, Ricardo Montalban. Is that how you say it? Montalban. The guy from Fantasy Island, his theater. It's actually what? Why are you shaking your head?
Oh, nothing.
I said it wrong?
Oh, no, you said it perfect.
How do you say it?
Anyways, continue.
Anyway, they're having it there. It's like $44 or something to get tickets. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring it up.
Okay.
But since we go to the dollar store,
Sure. Well, did you actually go this time?
to the
Or is
dollar
this
store.
from Walmart or something?
No, this is actually the dollar store.
Okay, it's dollar store time.
moment.
Yay,
Woo!
finally.
I'm always finding stuff. But anyway, I found this drink. It's called True North. True North.
True.
Yes, and there's 0 calories, and this one's cucumber and lime.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then I got this one. Another flavor, grapefruit lemonade. Can you imagine?
Okay, so what are they, though?
They're sparkling drinks.
Okay.
So I know how you love sparkling drinks. And they're like, of course, everything has to be plant-based. Well, of course, because it's a plant.
Immunity support, plant-based, non-GMO, gluten-free. Look, everything at the 99 cents or dollar store is gluten-free vegan. Okay?
Oh, wow.
That should be vegan headquarters now, is the 99 cent store.
And they come in
And it
little-
looks like they're also kind of like energy drinks, I suppose.
I don't know, but let's try this.
It says, it says energy journey, which I don't know what that means. And then immunity support.
Okay, so here's a cup for you.
Well, it's a cup for you.
I just want to try it. You can drink that whole one right there. You can drink them.
I can?
Ooh. This was,
This is cucumber,
and this is grapefruit
lime.
lemonade.
And this is 0 sugar. 0 taste.
Yeah.
Which one is this? Pure Energy Seltzer. Okay, that's what they're calling them.
They're seltzers. I'm not big on seltzers. Is that what like seltzer like oh never mind, can't even think of that.
Grapefruit lemonade. It would help if I took the fucking glasses off, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying now. I'm trying the cucumber one.
Remember LaCroix?
This is
Or LaCroix?
that's still around, the Crocs.
That's what this tastes like. Exactly. Same thing.
Speaking of that, we're way cheaper.
Okay, so there you go. And it's plant-based and it's got energy,
And 0 calories.
0 calories. Thumbs up on these. Cheers.
Cheers. So
Any shows coming up, Grace?
in August, I'll be going to New Mexico on the 25th.
She's going to New Mexico to do some apothecary show for some Satanist that she hooked up in Phoenix, right? She's doing some weird show. I can't wait to tell you about it. Here's the poster. Any shout-outs, Grace?
No shout out.
All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Glenn
Yeah.
the Baker.
Hey, and I'm Gracie the comedian.
Thanks for watching, folks. See you
That's
next
right.
time.
See ya.